Breaking news! Giant chickens are terrorizing the neighborhood of Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. What started as a celebration of the grand opening of the chicken spot has devolved into chaos.
PPHS News has exclusive footage of the excitement that is hatching as we speak. We will now go to our helicopter who's covering the scene right now.
Crawford, Alpha, Bravo, Romeo. The chickens are demolishing the chicken spot right now. People are running, screaming for help as the chickens are destroying everything in their path. This egg sanity needs to stop before the whole city is destroyed.
Thank you, Bravo Alpha Romeo, for this exclusive footage of the disaster as it unfolds. My God, have you ever seen anything like this, Barbara?
It's shocking, Ted, to say the least. What a clucking nightmare!
We are now bringing you updates on the mutant chicken attack as they happen. We're going to share exclusive interviews with some citizens who witnessed the drama. We are now joined by Ed and Jerry, two guys who barely escaped with their lives. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us. We understand it's been quite a day.
It sure has been, Judy.
Tell us, what were you doing when you first became aware of the chicken attack?
Well, me and my buddy were just hungry for some chicken, so we went over to the spot. We were psyched to eat as many wings as we could. We can eat a lot of wings. I love the Inferno wings, but they're way too hot for Ed. That's when I noticed something outside the window. So I said, he said, Jerry, I think they're spiked my Mountain Dew. Because what I'm seeing does not compute. But Jerry saw it too. Yeah, so I knew it was for real. I grabbed my phone to film some last words in case I was pecked to death.
This is getting more sinister by the minute. If you have young children, please remove them from the room.
Our next eyewitness is Joan.
Joan says she saw the whole monstrosity out of her window.
Make sure you get my good side. Is this my good side? So I'm just looking out the window, minding my own business.
More like minding everyone else's business.
Shut up, Ralph. As I was saying, I'm minding my business when I see these giant ducks.
Chickens! They were chickens.
For the love of God, Ralph, I'm being interviewed on the TV. Anyway, they were everywhere, and that's when I started to...
Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks so much, Jeff, and thank you, June, for sharing your story.
It's Joan, and I was saying, I really thought that I was gonna die because...
We have breaking news about the chicken attack.
PPHS News brings you exclusive surveillance footage from the lab of the mad scientist Spiracco, whose diabolical experiments allegedly caused this catastrophe.
I can't imagine what would drive someone to hatch such an evil plot.
There is no doubt that this is foul play.
Joining us now is Mr. Donald, a legitimate scientist, to explain the disturbing footage. Mr. Donald, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure, Judy. What we see here is clearly the work of a madman. Spiracco has allowed his nefarious monkey assistant to run wild in his lab, contaminating what should be a highly controlled environment. Now the monkey is dipping some chicken eggs into toxic waste.
In your expert opinion, is Spiracco to blame for the chicken disaster?
Without a doubt.
It takes a really bad egg to toy with the laws of nature, and he may never be brought to justice. We hear that Spiracco has flown the coop.
Here's hoping that Sheepshead Bay's hard-boiled detectives will crack this case. What should Sheepshead Bay residents do to stay safe during this frightening time?
This type of event often leads to societal unrest. Watch your children closely to ensure that they are not swept up in mutant chicken mania.
Oh, my goodness. Mr. Donald, thanks so much for sharing your expertise.
Anytime.
Live from Sheepshead Bay, this is PPHS News, your source for all the news. Up next, are wizards responsible for a crime spree?
This was all that monkey's fault. Blame the monkey. I used the scientific method. It was an accident. What can I say?